Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thank you for watching News 8 Now on this Monday. I'm Jordan Fremstead. Police arrest a Holmen woman over the weekend after she fired several rounds from a gun at a hotel on Sunday night. Officers were called to the Prairie Inn and Suites parking lot after learning of a disturbance. No one was injured. Officers arrested 40-year-old Chanda Vandeslunt. Now, Vandeslunt admitted to firing the gun and was booked into the La Crosse County Jail for first-degree recklessly endangering safety, operating a firearm while intoxicated, and disorderly conduct. One person is injured after a gas pump fire at a Holmen Quick Trip on Saturday. Holmen Police Captain Frank Garrow told News 8 Now when responders arrived at the Quick Trip, the car and pump were fully engulfed. The cause of that fire is still unknown and is under investigation. Tri-State Ambulance took the injured person to a hospital. La Crosse, Onalaska, and Holmen fire departments all responded to that fire. The Quick Trip store has since reopened, but the gas pumps are off.
Well, some of us did see some showers here late this morning into early this afternoon, and those showers are still ongoing for portions of Jackson County as well as South and Central Clark County as well. These showers are moving their way slowly here towards the north across these areas, and there are some more showers here down towards the south across portions of southeast Minnesota and portions of extreme northeast Iowa as well. These showers are also moving towards the north here too, so Spring Grove getting in the thick of it right now as we speak, and some occasional heavy downpours are certainly possible as these showers continue to develop. Those of us that are not looking at rain, just looking at mainly cloudy skies here for the start of the afternoon, a sign of what's to come here later today as we expect the rain chances to continue to go up throughout the day today. Temperatures currently into the mid to upper 60s. Some of us around 71 degrees in Eau Claire, 65 down south in Viroqua. Temperature is 70 currently in Winona, and we're looking at 71 degrees right now for you in Boscobel. Your afternoon and night planner for today, well, we will continue to look at those rain chances, continue to climb here as we progress throughout the afternoon. And again, some of those showers as they develop and spread east across the Coulee region may contain some heavy rainfall at times as well. At the same time, our temperatures should also go down into the 50s as we head into the evening. More on this in the full weather forecast. Jordan?
All right, thanks a lot, Derek. The November election is just 2 weeks away from this Tuesday, which means campaign volunteers are kicking off their Get Out the Vote efforts into high gear. And that started this weekend as Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers stopped by a group that knocks on doors in Madison. For Governor Evers, Saturday was about rallying the troops ahead of the November election.
Our last shift for this period will end at 8 p.m. when the polls close on November 8th. We don't quit. When we get together, we just feed off each other. We have great enthusiasm. We believe so dearly in what we're doing.
For Evers, he says the election is about different plans for the state. His opponent, Tim Michels, floated a plan this week to split up the state's Department of Natural Resources. The election will be close. The polls continue to show Evers and Michels running neck and neck. In-person absentee voting in La Crosse officially starts tomorrow. There will be 3 locations in the city where you can vote early: La Crosse's City Hall, the Southside Neighborhood Center, and the Northside Policing Center. You can vote, register, and drop off filled out ballots at these locations through Friday, November 4th. You can see the hours of those locations for tomorrow on your screen, but we'll post a more detailed list of voting times at news8000.com. The city of La Crosse wants your help to make sure yard cleanup is a breeze this fall season. Leaf collection in the city of La Crosse today runs until November 18th, and all you need to do is put the leaves out on the boulevard but not on the street. Teams will be working across the city to collect all of those leaves. The teams also ask that you do not pile leaves around trees, poles, or parked cars. Leaf collection will not interfere with your garbage and recycling. Still to come here on News 8 Now at noon, a police shortage across the nation has left cities struggling. We're going to have details on how cities like Miami are trying to cope after the break.
Defund the Police radical Mandela Barnes isn't just dangerously wrong on crime. Barnes supported raising Wisconsin's gas tax nearly 30%, while we already pay some of the highest gas taxes in the country. Barnes wants to stop all oil and gas production in America, killing jobs and making prices skyrocket. And while Barnes didn't pay his own taxes, he pushed a $1 billion tax increase on Wisconsin families. We can't afford radical Mandela Barnes. Senate Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Chart Industries. Who are we? We are your history. With over 70 years serving our city, our state, and our planet. We are your workforce, employing over 300 people with a stable income and rewarding careers. We are your community, proud to be part of the Cooley region, supporting the causes that matter to you. We are Chart Industries, building a better tomorrow together. Career opportunities available. chartindustries.com.
I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Ron Johnson caught lying. Independent fact checks call his attacks on Mandela Barnes false and misleading. But it's Johnson's views that are alarming. Johnson supported a ban on abortions. He co-sponsored a bill that makes no exceptions for rape, incest, or the life of the woman. And Johnson said if women don't like it, they can move. The truth is, it's Ron Johnson who doesn't belong in Wisconsin.
If you think all pads are exactly the same, think again. This Always Ultra Thin is our best yet. It wicks gushes 90% faster and absorbs even more for up to 100% leak-free and odor-free comfort. This is triple protection from Always.
Vicks VapoStick. Strong, soothing vapors help comfort your loved ones for chest, neck, and back. It goes on clear. No mess. Just soothing comfort. Try Vicks VapoStick.
What is fall in Prairie du Chien like? Stunning. Fun. Historical. Traditional. Tasty. Fall in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is just about as perfect as it looks. We'll see you in Prairie du Chien.
Inflation's eating up all our savings.
Our home value is plummeting. Yet Biden and Mandela Barnes support a massive tax increase on middle-class families. Are you kidding?
Now Barnes supports hiring an army of IRS agents to audit working families. Who needs that headache?
How about Barnes starts worrying about paying his own taxes?
Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Staffing at police departments has been on the decline since the start of the pandemic, leaving big cities scrambling to recruit officers, sometimes with hefty financial incentives. Christian Benavidez reports from Miami, where the police chief is trying to fill dozens of jobs.
In the midst of a crime wave, Stockton, California's police department was understaffed by 100 officers, and the community noticed.
Sometimes I see it one or two around, but that's kind of a rare occurrence.
New Orleans has had so much trouble recruiting officers, the city is hiring civilians to take on some of the work,
such as medical calls, forgery calls, thefts.
Police departments across the country are facing severe shortages. A nationwide survey last year found an 18% increase in police resignations. The retirement rate jumped 45%.
The best recruiting tool that you can have is word of mouth.
Miami Police Chief Manuel Morales says filling his 60 openings has been a challenge.
There is the perception of an anti-police sentiment that's growing throughout the nation that discourages some of the applicants, because I've talked to some of them.
Here in Florida, a program to boost police recruitment offers a $5,000 signing bonus to officers who move here from out of state. The bonus is also for recruits joining law enforcement for the first time.
We want to reward people who are going into this profession.
In Minneapolis, short 300 officers, the city council approved a $7,000 loyalty check for staying on the force.
So moved.
Chief Morales tries to spread the word that policing can be a career with impact.
You can go and rescue a family from an abusive husband. You can go and save someone from the trenches of drug addiction, and you can do that each and every day.
But for now, with high crime rates and a tight labor market, recruiting remains an uphill battle. Cristian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
Public safety officials in our area are dealing with similar issues. A referendum in Holman will address staffing shortages by asking voters if they support the increase of a tax levy to help hire more police officers, firefighters, and EMTs. With that in mind, we send you to break with a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Medical news is next. We hope you can stay with us.
When I heard from my doctor, it was my worst nightmare. My baby's diagnosis was dismal, a severe abnormality, and my husband and I decided to have an abortion so our daughter wouldn't suffer. Tim Michaels thinks that decision should have been his, not ours. He wants to criminalize abortion, and if he's elected, women will lose the freedom to decide what's best for them. Tim Michaels is just way too radical for Wisconsin.
At Humana, we believe your health care should evolve with you. And part of that evolution means choosing the right Medicare plan for you. Humana can help. With Original Medicare, you are covered for hospital stays and doctor office visits, but you'll have to pay a deductible for each. A Medicare supplement plan can cover your deductibles and coinsurance, but you may pay higher premiums and still not get prescription drug coverage. But with an all-in-one Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get all that coverage plus Part D prescription drug benefits with no copays or deductibles on Tier 1 prescriptions. You get all this coverage for as low as a $0 monthly plan premium in many areas. Humana has a large network of doctors and hospitals, so call or go online today and get your free decision guide. Discover how an all-in-one Humana Medicare Advantage plan could save you money. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
You heard the Jingle Man, Wisconsin. That means it's time to get a versatile, rugged, athletic SUV that makes you feel like you just won a title. Again. Honda was just crowned KBB.com's best value brand for the 7th year in a row. So get up and go to your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin. Bring it home, Songbird.
Get up and go!
One of the country's most commonly used medications may also be a weapon against COVID-19. Michael George has that and more in some of the day's top health stories.
A drug that's commonly used for lowering cholesterol may also be effective against COVID-19. A study at the University of Central Florida tracked about 39,000 COVID patients. It found those using statins had a 37% lower risk of dying from the virus. After years of warnings about the addictive nature of opioids, there's been no decrease in the number of prescriptions written for seniors after surgery. A study in Canada did find doctors are prescribing lower doses, but researchers say physicians should consider non-opioid painkillers when possible. And Americans now get more than 57% of their calories from ultra-processed food. A new study finds a diet high in sugar, saturated fats, and salt not only increases obesity, it also dilutes protein intake. Researchers recommend eating more fruit, vegetables, and lean proteins like fish and eggs. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
We will send you to break with a live look through City Cam 8. A little different outside. Certainly feels like a Monday. Derek has our forecast coming up next.
Looking at mattresses?
I'm just looking.
Jump on it, roll on it.
No.
I can see you in it. You got your Firm Plush, Ultra Plush Plus. Just pretend I'm not here. My name is Richard. You have any questions?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable.
She seemed nice.
That's why Slumberland has modernized the process, giving you the freedom to have a comfortable experience. Right now, get 30% off select mattresses. Slumberland. Mattress shopping reinvented.
Joe Biden took $4 trillion from us taxpayers and he spent it. $4 trillion. And what do we get? We got higher gas prices, higher groceries, just about everything. Brad Path, well, he backed Joe Biden 100% of the time. That's what you get when you spend your career in politics. Well, it ain't me. Let's try something different. Let's cut spending, balance the budget, and get America back on track. I'm Derek Van Orden, and I approve this message.
Are you feeling sluggish or weighed down? Metamucil's new fiber plus collagen can help. When taken daily, it supports your health, starting with your digestive system. Metamucil's plant-based fiber forms a gel to trap and remove the waste that weighs you down, helps lower cholesterol, and promotes healthy blood sugar levels, while its collagen peptides help support your joint structures. So start feeling lighter and more energetic by taking Metamucil every day. Try Metamucil Fiber Gummies, made with a prebiotic plant-based fiber blend that helps promote digestive health.
La Crosse County Sheriff's Office has a long legacy of providing professional service to its community. Protecting and serving each individual is a huge responsibility. That's why I'm running for sheriff. I want to provide current and relevant training to all levels of the Sheriff's Office and collaborate with key partners to extend service opportunities beyond law enforcement's reach. Together, we can help the citizens in our community feel safe and respected. I am Fritz Leinfelder, and I approve this message.
The Ford Store inaugural Fall Home Show is underway. A $250 discount coupon is yours just for stopping by to see all the new displays and updates we have made. We'd love to meet you.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Watching a few light showers move to the north across portions of Jackson County and now has moved into central and northern Clark County as well. If we move a little bit further towards the southwest, we're also keeping our eyes on a batch of some light to moderate showers affecting portions of southeast Minnesota and portions of northeast Iowa, and these are all moving their way towards the north too. For those of us that are not seeing showers, well, it's just very cloudy here across the area. Not a whole lot of sunlight at all whatsoever, just as expected, and we continue to see the fetch of clouds that continue to move in from the south. Out ahead of this low pressure system back towards the west that is containing a cold front on the tail end of the system as well, and there's a lot of moisture transport coming from the south here across the country, as a matter of fact, down to the south and moving its way towards the north, and that's really affecting a lot of us here across the upper Midwest, including us here directly over the Coulee region. So the air is pretty saturated here for us today, and we're going to be expecting a lot of showers here to develop and move across the area, especially later on. 65 degrees and cloudy is the current conditions now in La Crosse. For those of you in Eau Claire, you're also looking cloudy. Temperatures at 71 degrees. Winds out of the south at 17 miles an hour, so slightly breezy up there as well. Temperatures mainly into the 60s, 70 degrees though if you're in Winona, and 64 in Black River Falls, 66 the temperature now in Viroqua. Here's a check on the forecast highs. It's going to be a pretty mild day. Highs into those low to mid 70s here yet again across the Coulee region. Way above average here once again for this time of year. Showers are likely, especially around 3 o'clock, and then continues pretty much throughout the day and also into this evening. At the same time, you'll notice the temperatures will also go down here just a bit as well as that system from the west continues to move in. You'll be noticing those showers here becoming more frequent right around that 3 or 4 o'clock hour that we talked about, becoming especially widespread as we head into this evening and also into portions of tonight as well. But as we head into the overnight hours, it looks like most of the rain here should come to a close. Maybe a couple of spotty showers here during the overnight hours, but those cloudy weather conditions will continue throughout tonight and also into most of tomorrow afternoon as well, and also into tomorrow night. So it's really not until about Wednesday that both the clouds and rain will be gone, because high pressure will move in from the west, and that should give us a much drier air environment to work with. So therefore lots of sunshine. But then as we head into Thursday, this will be our next system once again brewing from the west, moving our way, giving us some cloudy weather conditions for us to work with, but not really anticipating any rain though too much from that particular system. All right, so here's a look at the rain tracker here. Basically our rainfall totals will be generally under an inch of rain, but just over a half inch. So we're kind of in between that half-inch to 1 inch mark across much of the Coulee region. There are some possibilities where we could be looking at some localized higher amounts embedded with some of those stronger rain showers that move through. Now also, because the system is containing a cold front, we are going to be looking at our high temperatures dropping into the 50s starting as early as tomorrow, and that will continue throughout the rest of this work week, and then we may see them jump up into the upper 50s to low 60s this weekend and also into early next week. And at the same time, conditions look to be pretty dry after today as well. Not looking at any rain chances in the near future either. Meanwhile, our low temperatures, Jordan, should be mainly into the 30s and 40s too.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Derek. Well, still to come here on News 8 Now at noon, generations of musicians come together for a very special halftime show. We'll show you what makes the 10th annual UWL Band Day special after the break.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Vigoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
In the Senate, Ron Johnson pushed tax loopholes benefiting himself and his donors.
Did my business benefit? Sure. Did some of my donor businesses? Sure.
But here's what Johnson's doing to us. He voted to raise the retirement age and allow cuts to Social Security. Even supports letting Wisconsin ban nearly all abortions and said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson works for himself, never us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
One window or a house, well, the Board Store's here to serve. Double hung windows, sliders, picture windows, crank out or bays and bows. Energy efficient glass, many exterior colors, wood grain interiors, all fairly priced and always installed by the Board Store's factory certified installers. Need a patio door, entry door? Same superior products, skilled installation, and fair pricing. Lowest price of the season on Provia windows and doors during the 2022 Fall Home Show, only at the Board Store, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
His job was to serve and protect. Instead, reports say Dave Estenson assaulted and preyed on girls for years. One report of sexually assaulting a teenager. Multiple reports of Estenson trying to coerce girls into sexual favors to avoid citations. And Estenson wants to ban all abortions, forcing victims of rape and incest to carry their predator's child. Sexual predators belong behind bars, not in the state Senate.
An active workday, a busy workday, but at a place that recognizes the great work that you do, and a benefits package you won't believe.
No, they really are great.
At Century Foods International, we do things different. We do them better. Feel valued, feel rewarded, and let us appreciate you for all your effort. Apply today and join our team at Century Foods International in Sparta.
Tim Michaels wants to scare you with lies. Here's the truth. Independent fact checkers gave Michaels' parole attacks a pants-on-fire rating, saying they were false and that the governor does not allow any release of criminals. That's a fact. And here's another fact. Tony Evers actually increased police funding, and he's working to invest in high-crime areas, in job training, after-school programs, and mental health. So when you see all these, do this.
If someone you love has been injured, it's important to find a law firm that's fair, prompt, and reliable. That law firm is Vigoff and Rohde.
We've been Wisconsin's personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Music to your ears. UW La Crosse's Screaming Eagles Marching Band celebrated the past, present, and future over the weekend at the 10th Annual High School Band Day, with over 300 high school musicians from 11 local high schools getting together to perform. Plus, the UWL Alumni Band joined in on the musical fun. Organizers say having the Alumni Band perform will encourage students to pursue music well after they graduate.
Music is a lifelong endeavor, and I think it's great that our alumni band's here today too, so the students can see that they can keep music in their life forever. There's not a time limit.
That is so true. The bands played plenty of hits. Included on the track list were songs by Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, and Korean pop band BTS. And we hope you can stay with us. We get a final look at your forecast next.
It's time to update your home siding. Contact River Valley Remodelers today. Our vinyl siding has great curb appeal, helps reduce utility costs, and minimizes outdoor noise. Our color collections offer a wide range of today's most popular styles and colors, and have a lifetime fade warranty. Contact River Valley Remodelers today and receive your free consultation. For a limited time, receive free gutters with a whole house of siding, purchase, and interest-free financing.
After an accident, you have an important opportunity to go after all the money you may be entitled to.
When it comes to motorcycle representation for accidents, only one firm comes to mind, Hupy and Abraham.
They're very well known for handling motorcycle cases. We knew that we could trust them. They got me way more than I thought I would get.
Bikers choose Hupy and Abraham because of the reputation of getting the best results of any other law firm.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
Over 800 convicted criminals released. 270 murderers and attempted murderers released. 44 child rapists released. Tony Evers' parole commission has released hundreds of violent criminals early, including some of the worst killers in Wisconsin history. Evers' liberal policies are making our communities less safe. Tony Evers put criminals first and our family's safety last.
Save big on everything at Menards. Light up your workspace with a new work light from Smart Electrician. This 10,000 lumen LED work light is portable, super bright, and weather resistant. All Smart Electrician work lights are 11% off. Keep a variety of birds coming back to your feeder with Enchanted Garden bird food. Its high quality blends include sunflower, millet, and other grains to ensure the best for your feathery friends. Get 11% off all Enchanted Garden bird food now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Download the News 8000 First Alert Weather app from your App Store today.
Well, conditions will continue to remain cloudy, wet, and overall pretty mild today. We will expect drying here throughout the rest of the week, with temperatures also cooling down into the 50s behind that cold front that's moving in today as well. Lows in the 30s and 40s.
Thank you for your time this afternoon. We appreciate it as always. We'll see you right back here tonight at 5. Have a great day.